I'm back discovering new era Maiden, and with a bit of history. Oh yes. When I saw the list of Maiden albums that I've not heard since Maiden brought back Bruce and Adrian, I have to admit it was a little bit overwhelming. All those albums, yeah, and all those songs, right? I'm really happy with the two new era Maiden songs I've selected up to now, which was Passchendaele and The Reincarnation of Benjamin Brigg. You know, one has this, epic, historic reference to it. And, yeah, Benjamin Brigg had this very cool promotional story behind it as well. And, all the elements of the music and everything else. And it's been good. So, and again, without having too much of a plan, I just decided, I want to listen to another new era Maiden that has some kind of historic background or reference behind it. So I've been getting, advice and tips about what I should listen to next from you guys. And there was one that kept popping up on lists. And when I kind of delved into it and looked at the subject matter, I was like, okay, yeah, this should be the one. Brighter Than 1,000 Suns. Even the title sounds quite epic, doesn't it? And it's off the 2006 A Matter of Life and Death album, which, Reincarnation of Benjamin Brigg was from as well. And, talking about historic context, I mean, this was a pretty significant moment in the 20th century, if not the most significant, in terms of the science that came from it, the obviously the destruction of Japan and the end of the Second World War, and all of the consequences that, we've all had to live with up until now. And okay, I know most Maiden fans will already know the subject matter, but just in case, this song was written about the Manhattan Project and the development of the atom bomb. And actually, when I think of my own personal experience, I mean, I grew up during the Cold War, and I remember the paranoia of a potential nuclear war. Also, I remember the BBC made this TV series called Threads. And I tell you what, it terrified me as a kid. I mean, it terrified everybody in the school I was in. I mean, it was such, it was always this threat looming above you, So it's a really interesting subject matter in terms of not just looking at the development of the atom bomb, but also, the threat and how we kind of live with that paranoia for years. So, let's do this, shall we? Okie dokie.
We are not the sons of God. We are not his chosen people now. We have crossed the path he trod. We will feel the pain of his beginning.
Nice. Is that 3 guitars melody? Oh, wow. That's cool, man. That riff. Whoa. That was the chorus, I think.
We will slip our souls within, heaven seek to do
What a melody, huh? I love these chord changes.
Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns.
This is good.
Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns.
I've got goosebumps. Seriously. Blimey. The galloping with the same chords, I think, right? There's so much melody, right? Okay, this is different. Oh yeah. I'm really liking this, man. Guitars. There's that riff again. Bruce's voice on this is really good as well. Huh? Genuinely gives me goosebumps.
Out of the darkness, darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Out of the darkness, brighter than a thousand suns. Holy Father, we have sinned.
Ooh, what a finish as well, eh? Wow. Like, wow. That chorus, I still have it actually. It genuinely gave me goosebumps, man. I kid you not. Seriously. The chords, it was powerful, but it's a beautiful sounding chorus. Like, it was so bloody good. It's like one of those moments when music really can hit you. Phew. I mean, normally, for a song about history, I stop occasionally to, go through the text, but I think I was just swept along with that. I didn't want it to finish because it was, I said about epic history. I think musically that's epic. Genuinely, I think that is. I mean, man, you had the three guitar, I think it's a 3-guitar melody, which is cool because, of course, that's again a new thing for me. But every element in that was just something else. I mean, I suppose I better check the text anyway. I mean, I was reading the text, but I wasn't really taking it in as much as I should have, I suppose. But I was just enjoying the whole musical aspect of it. Hang on a sec. Okay. We are not the sons of God. We are not his chosen people now. We have crossed the path he trod. We will feel the pain of his beginning. Shadow fingers rise above. Iron fingers stab the desert sky. Oh, behold the power of man. Oh, its tower ready for the fall. I think that first section, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it's kind of like saying that what they've just done is something God will disown them over. They're not his people anymore. Is that what it means? Like what they've done isn't something with the Lord's influence, so it's totally man-made. Well, it was man-made, right? I know there's always the religious argument that whatever we do, God made us do it. But I think this is what I think this is the point in this particular section. Yeah, that second block, I think that's pretty obvious, isn't it? It's basically a description of the atom bomb being tested in the desert, right? Behold the power of man. On its tower ready for the fall, it's knocking heads together, well, raise a city, build a living hell, join the race to suicide, listen for the tolling of the bell, knocking heads together, well, I suppose that's scientists working on the Manhattan Project, working towards their end goal. And then, of course, raise a city, build a living hell. Well, we know what the consequence of the atom bomb exploding was. And joining the race to suicide, listen for the tolling of the bell. It's like they're working together to create the destruction of mankind, really, isn't it? So they're working towards it. It's their, it's like a suicide pact in this particular context, I think. And then we come to that immense chorus, right? I don't know what it was, the chords or the melody, I don't know, but it just gave me goosebumps. It was absolutely amazing. Out of the universe, a strange love is born. Unholy union, Trinity reformed. Out of the universe, a strange love is born. Unholy union, Trinity, Holy Trinity, reformed. Out of the universe. Maybe a reference to science, the universe. Like atoms being the building blocks of the universe, maybe? Strange love. Strange love. Strange love. That was, Strange Love was a Peter Sellers movie, right? Dr. Strangelove. It was like a black and white movie. And that was all about nuclear war and stuff, wasn't it? Or the potential of nuclear war. So that is referencing, yeah, Strangelove was born. It's referencing the beginning of that whole era of when, yeah, when we lived under that threat, basically. Like I mentioned about that BBC show that I remember, you know, it was a real palpable thing, you know. It was a real, like something hanging over all the time. But that the Trinity, I don't know, something to do with religion maybe. Not entirely sure. Yellow sun, its evil twin. In the black the winds deliver him. We will sleep to souls within. Atom seed to nuclear dust is riven. Or yellow sun, its evil twin. I think actually it's kind of obvious what we're saying there in that block. Don't really need to explain it, but the way it's written, which is actually really well done, it's like a poem, right? It's like a poem. Yellow sun, its evil twin. In the black the winds deliver him. We will sleep to souls within. Atom seed to nuclear dust is riven. And then we have the chorus, which we just did, out of the universe. And then out of the darkness, brighter than 1,000 suns. Well, that is the chorus then, is it? I don't know. It's like two choruses, maybe. Out of the darkness, brighter than 1,000 suns, which is obviously the blast of the atom bomb. Burying our morals and burying our dead, burying our head in the sand. E equals MC squared. You can't relate how we made God with our own hands. No morals, no ethics, basically. Yeah, and there's a mention of, well, I suppose the role that Albert Einstein had in the nuclear, the whole nuclear development. He didn't actually split the atom, which a lot of people think he did, but it was his E equals MC squared, wasn't it? Which was the breakthrough in physics. I mean, basically it was realizing the destructive energy from mass. That's basically what that E equals MC squared is. And apparently, when they did drop the bomb, Einstein didn't take it very well, of course, because he felt culpable. You know, he was part of the process of it. You know, he didn't actually develop. He wasn't involved in the Manhattan Project, but yeah, he had an indirect influence. Whatever would Robert have said to his God, but how he made war with the sun. E equals MC squared. Again, you can't relate how we made God with our hands. Robert, that's a direct reference to Oppenheimer, right? Robert Oppenheimer, who was the scientific director of the Manhattan Project. He was the guy in charge. And the Manhattan Project, of course, being the USA's whole project of development for nuclear weapons. And they did that out of the Los Alamos laboratory. And yeah, there was a movie made, I think 2024, Oppenheimer, which I actually haven't seen. And it's the guy from Peaky Blinders, the Irish actor who plays Robert Oppenheimer. But yeah, Oppenheimer would become known as the father of the atomic bomb. All nations are rising through acid bells of love and hate, chain letters of Satan, uncertainty led us all to this. All nations are rising through acid veils of love and hate, cold fusion of fury. That's just, I suppose that's just referencing all of the countries around the world started developing their own nuclear programs, right? And how, we had the Cold War between the USA and the Soviets, but of course, Britain had its own nuclear weapons, so did France. I mean, the French did a lot of their own nuclear tests down in the Pacific, didn't they? Divide and conquer while ye may. Others preach and others fall and pray. In the bunkers where we'll die, where the executioners they lie. Bombers launched with no recall. Minute warning of the missile fall. Take a look at your last day, guessing you won't have the time to cry. I think that's referencing maybe the Enola Gay, the famous bomber. Was it B-52? The bomber that dropped the first atom bomb, of course, which devastated... I'm never entirely sure the right pronunciation, if there is a correct one. Hiroshima or Hiroshima. And then, we have the choruses. And then one poignant line right at the end. Holy Father, we have sinned. So what have we done? What have we unleashed on mankind, sort of thing. Whoa. I tell you what, that was such a strong song. I mean, musically, I thought that was amazing. I thought, really, honestly, that was amazing. There's some great riffs. And you had the guitar melodies, and I'm sure there's 3 guitars overlaid. Pretty sure of it. And that chorus, man. I mean, the chords and Bruce Dickinson's vocals are so good on this track as well. And I have to go back to the text. Even the text is so well written. I mean, there was that one section. It's like a real poem. Yeah, that track was really impressive, man. And it was released in 2006. Whew. So I missed out on this for nearly 20 years. Blimey. Well, better late than never, I suppose. But that was really impressive, man. Really, really enjoyed that. Yeah. Up the irons.